Welcome to the very first episode of Wishful Thinking.
Woohoo, I'm Joe!
And I'm Friday Mayday.
Mayday! 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 Ah!
Are you finished? The viewers would like to know what the show's actually about.
Awesomeness!
Well, yeah, you have a point there. We'll lead you in with a little news, break the ice.
Breaking the ice is a great conversation starter.
You're correct, Joe. We'll then do a promotional segment about other shows airing on Lightning Strikes TV.
Our lineup beats all of them. NBCBS, Cartoon Central, HBO Oprah, and Fox Sports Ness and Nespin.
We'll then do Joe's favorite part of the show, the movie review. We'll follow that with Wishful Thinking's topic of the week. Okay, Joe. And then finally, my favorite part of the show.
The last part of the show?
No, Joe. Activity time. You like activity time.
I don't like activities. Well, sometimes I do.
Well, you like today's.
Yay!
With no further ado, let's start the show.
This program was filmed before a very drunk audience.
Wishful Thinking with Joe and Mayday.
We're going to delve into a lot of topics here on the show, but none more important than the first ever news, the Quonset Air Show.
Yay, the air show! I get to fly the planes!
That'd be nice, Joe, if you were a pilot, but you're not.
Yes, I am a pilot and my own navigator.
Well, you may think you're a pilot, but the truth is, if we were going, it would be to watch. But we're not going because it's being canceled due to a lack of funds.
Sure is a lack of fun.
Well, wishfully thinking, I hope the government gets their head out of their ass. There's not that many community events left in Rhode Island as it is. Now they want to take this one away? I think the senators should go around to their fat buddies and collect a little cash.
Their friends are so fat that their arms are humongous. It looks like 2 big rolls of pizza dough before it gets cut into smaller chunks for crust. I used to work at a pizza place. They want you to mop a certain way. Then they fall off chairs.
What are you talking about? The topic is the air show.
Oh yeah, the air show. I like trains better. Can we get some popcorn or peanuts?
No, Joe. We're going to do a segment. Well, this is a promotional segment about the Tally Posters. Lightning Strikes' first ever real reality show about wildlife for wildlife. Creatures write letters into the show claiming they live in certain vicinities or areas of the world, and there's things in nature they'd like to see one day. So Tally Posters goes out and films it, produces little DVDs for them to watch out in the nature.
Good luck. Tally Posters up next. That's a crazy idea. When we come back, I'm gonna get real nuts.
Welcome to Tally Posters, Lightning Strikes' first ever real reality show about wildlife for wildlife. We film certain things in nature that creatures would like to see, and they pay us lots of money. This week we have Lenny. He's a barred owl. Lenny wrote a letter into the show that goes as follows.
Dear people at Lightning Strikes TV, my name is Lenny and I'm a barred owl. Sometimes life can be very stressful with hunting mice and gathering sticks for nests. An owl just needs some entertainment. I can only survive in certain climates for certain periods of time, so I can't afford to travel the world. I'm hoping that with my Tally Pasta wish, I can see something my father spoke of for all my childhood. Yeah, that's right. Fire ants eating a riding spider. Yeah, fire ants eating a riding spider. That's right. Thank you, Lightning Strikes TV. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lenny. Next week, we will have what we call Hawks doing. For now, signing off, I am Raphael Von Sheep.
I got real nuts.
We see the emails coming in. Thank you very much for your support.
I wear a jockstrap for support down the old lanes, but I go rock climbing.
Rock climbing? When have you ever climbed up a mountain?
What are you, crazy? That's dangerous. I'm talking about driving down the old mountain lanes to go drinking with Claire Danes and Billy Idol. We go see the dinosaurs.
What dinosaurs?
You know, the South County ladies are old and trashy and think they're still hot.
Ah, okay. Well, never mind that nonsense. Let's move on to your favorite part of the show, Joe, the movie review.
Movie review.
We do it a little different. We pick a movie we've seen 100 times, and Joe here will act out all the parts in his favorite scene.
Movie review.
After the clip, we hope that you'll email us your favorite scene in this movie.
Movie review!
We've picked one of our favorites, Braveheart.
Movie review!
Okay. All right. Here's Joe in Braveheart.
Sons of Scotland! I am William Wallace! William Wallace is 7 feet tall! I've heard. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his ass. I am William Wallace, and I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? Against that? No! We will run, and we will live. Fight, and you may die. Run, and you'll live, at least for a while. But when you die in your beds, many years from now, will it be worth all the days, from this day to that, for one chance, just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies, you may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom!
Man, I love that movie.
It gets me so worked up, I just start shaking. I want to kill the English!
Wow, Joe. I didn't know you felt that strongly about the subject. Anyway, we're going to move on to an interactive segment that we call...
If you could have superpowers, what would they be?
Wow, Joe. Couldn't have said that better myself.
Thanks!
You're welcome. Well, I'll go first. I'd love to be able to control fire.
I'd make clones of myself and take over the world!
That's a good one, too. I'd also like to teleport from place to place.
I'd make clones of myself and take over the world! I want to be a supervillain. And now time for your favorite part of the show, Mayday. Activity time. What do you have for us this time?
Well, I thought about it. Maybe we'll play Frisbee.
No, not Frisbee. You always win at that one.
Ready, Joe? All I have to do is catch it. Come on, catch it, Joe.
I think the senators should get around to their fat buddies and collect a little cash.
Friends are so fat that their arms are humongous. It looks like big roll of pizza dough before it gets cut down into smaller chunks for crusts. I used to work at a pizza place. They want you to mop a certain way. Then they fall off chairs. Also,
What are you talking about? The topic is the air show.
oh yeah, the air show. I like trains better. Can we have some popcorn or peanuts?
No, Joe. We're going to do a segment.
I want some popcorn or peanuts. I'm going to get some popcorn.
What the fuck, Frank? What the fuck is he doing? Frank! We have to keep a tight knit here. If the word gets out he's not a puppet and a real person, the show's not going to take off, Frank. Okay, I understand. But get him the fuck back in here. Get him back in here. You, cameraman, stay on me. Stay on me. Don't be following this jerk. We'll start from the cut. When he gets back,